Hey guys, Cold.brew here. Welcome to another Raid Challenge video. Guys, today we're going over Archmage Hellmut. This guy is the reward for finishing off the normal Doom Tower about 3 times. You get about 36 fragments, shards, every single month that you complete the Doom Tower. Well, 3 fragments out of each secret room and the normal Doom Tower. Once you finish all those and get him, then you'll be able to unlock his full potential. So this guy, I think he is way more worth than his reviews are. So he gets a lot of good reviews, but then he gets some bad reviews for Force Keep and Fire Knight and also the Clan Boss. But I do think that this guy is pretty good, even compared to Tia, the Tomb Lord. I mean, he's good right out the bat. He doesn't need any other champions with him to actually make him good. So the way that I built him, guys, is not a single way to go on Archmage Hellmut. You always have to look at this video, guys, and consider, okay, does this guy fit with this kind of gear set in what I want him to do? So I want to go in the Clan Boss. I don't have a healer. I don't have a counter attack. Will he survive with this set? No, he will not. This set is only pretty much for arena and dungeon situations. And the accuracy that I have on him is for arena situations because his accuracy is at 404, which is a lot of accuracy. You don't need all this for dungeons. You need just over 200. The same thing for speed. Over 200 is sufficient. And because of the buffs that he provides to the team, he has the opportunity to be faster than your team, and then your team getting those speed buffs up, they're gonna be able to just run a bit faster just because of those speed buffs. So this is the stats that I have on him. The gears are perception sets and speed sets, and then I went for getting 100% crit rate. I think it's essential for him to just make him a little bit better than he's actually. And also I got some critical damage, but I wasn't trying to get damage on him. What he is a support. It says right here on this side right here, and it's honestly a great support. Let's go over his skills. A1 is Arcane Dynamo, guys. Attacks one enemy, fills the champion's turn meter by 10%, fills the turn meter by 20%. This attack is critical. Exactly why I said you need 100% crit. Basically get double that turn meter when he does get an attack in with his A1, when he does crit also. So there's always going to be a chance to do a weak hit because he's magic. So unfortunately, if you don't crit, you won't get the full benefit of this, but still go for 100% crit. So Time Slip attacks one enemy, also attacks all other enemies if the first attack is critical. Again, another great reason to have him with 100% crit. The second hit has a 50% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. After attacking, decrease the turn meters of each enemy without a stun debuff for 20%. So if he doesn't get a stun going, then he will be decreasing the turn meter. I think this skill is hugely beneficial for a situation where you're gonna be in arena, for example. You want to attack one enemy, then get the stun going on all others, and if you don't, at least remove some of their turn meters. So a great controlling skill right there. Psychic Guidance plays a 30% increased speed buff and a 30% increased critical rate buff and a 30% increased critical damage buff on all allies for 2 turns, 3 turn cooldown. So I think this is just a fantastic skill for him. A great deal of buffs. These are the best buffs that you can have on a champion, on a damage dealer, on a speed booster. You want to have that increased speed. I think it's just fantastic. And then Chrono Isolation, immune to turn meter, decreasing effects. I think he's the only champion out there that currently has this kind of skill, which makes him immune to any decreasing turn meter effects, similarly to what bosses have. But this time it's our own turn, guys. With Archmage Hellmut, he won't be getting decreased his turn meter. And then finally, he does have a speed aura for arena. I think this is I don't see the reason for this, because by the time that you get him, you probably also have Arbiter, and if you do have Arbiter, then you don't need a 17% speed aura for arena battles. So finally, Masteries, guys. I did go for War Master because I will be using him for some of the dungeons. He's gonna be able to get that nice AoE hit with his A2. His A1 is, some additional damage just because he will be just getting more turns with that additional turn meter that he's getting, 20%. So I think War Master is even better. You can always go the other route as well, maybe going Eagle Eye if you really want accuracy with him instead of War Master, and if you just want to land those specific stuns on enemies with that A2. So guys, here we're in stage 20 of the dragon. We're just gonna test out this team with double cold heart. We're gonna have our guy here, Archmage Hellmut, and of course a defense down. Oh, let me put him back there. A defense down, and of course a speed booster. Of course, this team is a basic team. You wouldn't be finishing, honestly, the Doom Tower if you don't have a good team for dungeons already. Nevertheless, I want to see what he can give to the whole team with that increased critical rate. Look at all that stun there, just controlling the whole team with a very short cooldown. It would be amazing, honestly, by just giving him a relentless hit, but I know those relentless hits are not easy to get. Look at how many turns he's getting together with that apothecary. I'm just loving this. The amount of control that he gets. He did his A1 there. He got a nice turn meter boost. Let's see that big stun there. Oh, we didn't land a stun actually, so maybe unlucky resist. There's the buff on everyone. That increased critical rate, increased critical damage just gives you a ton more there to your whole team. So really enjoying him. Look at all those stuns. Look at the control that he gives to the dungeons. I'm just loving the very short cooldowns of the 3 turns. I think the relentless hits would be huge on him. I just huge. Like over 200 speed with a relentless hit plus another speed booster. I think the enemy waves won't have a chance against you, and I think he's gonna be huge for you know, for the Doom Tower, for the hard Doom Tower. So imagine you finish the normal Doom Tower, then you go in to the hard Doom Tower. That's a total different beast. And how are you gonna beat that? Well, this guy, the amount of stuns that he can do to the enemy team and how fast he can do them, I think relentless hit might be the key on him if you want to take him on the Doom Tower. But of course, the way that I've built him is for also testing out Arena, so that's where we're gonna go next. So yeah, once you reach the boss, his utility drops a little bit with his A2, since you cannot stun the enemy boss, but you can reduce the turn meter for if it does have ads. So if you want to take him in the Ice Golem dungeon, then he can possibly also stun them or reduce their turn meter. So a pretty fast run here overall. Of course, I know I do have 2 good cold hearts with my team, but Archmage there for the control and the waves basically kept my team alive, because they would have been in deep trouble with the enemy waves just attacking them without an AoE attack down. So pretty amazing support right there. So let's just take him in the Doom Tower. Let's say you finish the Doom Tower, you go all the way to, let's say, stage 40. You shouldn't really have an issue with beating stage 40 with this guy in there. So he's gonna be the stunner. Let me have Trunda there for damage. Should I put Trunda in there? Let's just put the same team as I had before, and let's see how this team does, just because of Archmage there for control. Of course, hard Doom Tower, it's where you need to have that. Ooh, okay, we're dying. Maybe I should have done a pretty different team here, but we're gonna stay with it. Give me that turn meter. As long as we don't have a provoke, he should be able to go for his stun next. Oh, big damage. Okay, she's healed. He did his buff there. The A3. He should get his A2 next. There's a big A3 there. There's that A2 just stunning everybody else. I think that's bad actually for him, because he doesn't stun the first target right there, and on auto he stunned everybody else. So we don't have a reviver here, so we're gonna be in trouble. I think he's gonna be fit with possibly a reviver. You're gonna give control to the whole team here, but I think revivers are key in beating Doom Tower, especially the hard difficulty. So definitely pair him with a reviver there. So guys, next up is Arena. Of course, we're gonna be testing out you know, Archmage there assisting your whole team with the speed buff up, but also the possibility of, instead of using that speed up buff, you can use your A2 to just give you that advantage against the enemy team. So let's go in. We're gonna leave it on auto for the first fight, just to see what he brings to the whole team. So here we have a double boosting here, and then there's the speed up buff, and then Trunda goes, basically kills the enemy team. So it happened so fast, but what he did was basically use his A3 there, gave us that speed up, and then we basically killed the enemy team. But the same thing you get from Apothecary. So let me change that in this team. So we'll remove Apothecary and let's put in something else. We can have a defense down, we can have anything, honestly. So I'll just leave this guy in there, and Trunda and my Arbiter, and let's see how this round goes. So basically I want to use him as a stunner instead of just giving me that speed up. So here he does get a turn, so I'm gonna use his A2, and the way that I would use his A2 would be to just go for Arbiter. She's void, we're not gonna get a weak hit. We will though get I think with 400 accuracy we will get stuns on the enemy targets. So let me put this on 1x. See, we did get 2 stuns there. I didn't really check what happened there. We didn't get a stun on Ghostborn. I have to check it on the replay. My Trunda goes next, and I get the win just because I was a bit faster. So let me check against this team again. I think I'll need control more than getting that speed in. So are we gonna go second? Yes, we did go second. I think that's a bit lucky, but you see the turn meters there, they're filled back up, which means they'll take a turn. And if they do take a turn, I'll possibly get cut in because I'm not exactly speed tuned right here. So let me just try and just stun them. There we go. Solid stuns on 2 of the targets. And then basically my Trunda will go and get her own thing going. Yeah, I think just an A2 there should be able to give me the kills on them. Oh, this Rotos is getting feisty. I should have used A3 there, but it's fine. Let me speed boost again. Now we're gonna give us that crit rate, critical damage up. Basically makes us way stronger. And then Trunda goes in there for the kill, obviously. So I mean, he has an amazing kit. The cooldowns are so low. I think I enjoyed him the most using him in the dungeons. I think if you having issues with progressing through the Doom Tower, then definitely build out this Hellmut. Where's the guy? Definitely build out Hellmut. Definitely go for at least 200 speed. You're gonna need about 400 accuracy for all the way to the end of the hard Doom Tower. So if you found the normal Doom Tower challenge, then you should be able to see how difficult the hard Doom Tower is gonna be for your own team. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you found this helpful, or if you did like the showcase, leave it a like down below. Subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.